Following the bombing of East Ghouta ruined lot of the insurgent protective force, Assad shot his travel to encounter by the government forces in an obvious screen of the mode's dominance. Bodyguards anywhere to be seen, Assad conducted off of the center of Damascus drive via roundabouts, history cabs and passers-by, outwardly undetected. Drive history which appears to be regular traffic on his way to East Ghouta, the suburb of the Equity, beleaguered for 6 years and object to unceasing mode bomb. The Syriac CEO is gentleman on his de-entry in again recaptured area. We're departure to Ghouta, to see the position, Assad announces at the begin of a episode of 8 videos published on the Syriac chairmanship's formal public print accounts on Saturday overnight. On to the joint nations, above 1,000 human beings include dead in a by the government unpleasant on the insurgent exclave, one of the recent opposition strongholds in the nation. Tens of thousands include fled to by the government-held areas. The transactions induced an world shout. The joint nations safety justice elect solidly for a ceasefire, nearly once flouted by both of the by the government and mob. Ruski CEO Vladimir Putin, Assad's largest strong patron, orderly a everyday human pausing in the fight, but how to was neglected. Assad makes no refer of the in his videos. Deity readily, whatever how can be released out of fight is top, says Assad as he drives history verdant fields peppered in ruined houses. He has introduced East Ghouta, he tells TV audience. Each gauge of the areas how we're drive via may include a fall of the bloodstream of a Syriac soldier, of a character amongst heroes, so how we can all undergo via it and for lifetime to back, says Assad, who is seemingly on to welcome Syriac military at again recaptured components of the Damascus outskirts. Allows not overlook down there are civilian population and we must retain their lives, he adds, posing as a Syriac ordinary on a day trip to the rubble of his sphere. His bodyguards appear while he meets East Ghouta's residents, who welcome him in kisses and chants, in our human soul and bloodstream, we victim ourselves for thou, Bashar. In 7 years, hundreds of thousands of Syrians include dead in a war not yet above. Meet in officers, he gives instructions to escape citizen human loss, since, he says, perhaps the terrorists are concealment over civilian population. Following an attack how has seen lot of human beings die on a almost base, in care means as well bombed often, the world society declared the exclave Hades on land. I am deep grieved by the horrible affliction of the citizen people in East Ghouta, 400,000 human beings who dwell in Hades on land, UN Secretariat General Antonio Guterres told recent monthly. Mob are as well prevent several civilian population of outgoing the beleaguered exclave, on to one formal who was on the land in East Ghouta. Observers say it is now just a question of period up the mode conducted monitoring of the whole exclave. The Syriac CEO's accidental flight in the tattered outskirts seemed to declare how for the Syriac mode, spoiled in concoction of war crimes and use of chemistry arms, the end of insurgent guideline in East Ghouta is near.